Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to the real content of the show. Hope guys are doing well, guys are having a fantastic 17th of August 2024. It is 6:04, so we've been creating content for 20 minutes. Well, what's... Oh, 20 minutes. I'm extremely happy to talk about this fifth video of the day. Because yes, we already did 5 videos today. Wait a second. Was it 5 or 4? Who cares? I don't know. I fucked up. But this video is actually kind of similar to this third one we did. So the third one we did was environmental theory. So environmental theory is us being in a position where I was born in a certain society, and because I was born in a certain society, I will act like the rest of this society. Environmental theory was I was born into a poor family, I'll act poor. There's this belief like, hey, your parents weren't working, you didn't show you the value of hard work, you're not gonna work, right? It's a very divisive concept, but still. The second one is I was talking to an example. I want to make a video out of that. I want to dedicate that video to Emma Mick on Instagram. Follow her; she's amazing. One of the coolest person I know. And Emma Mick, she was telling me that she came from a rough part, right? And she came from a part where, and I can even like, if you want me to talk about myself, I can even relate to that. But she came from a very rough part of Ontario. Because she came from a rough part of Ontario, a lot of the time it's going to be harder for, not harder for her, but it's going to be a very, very different factor of, hey, I'm in this position because I was put into this position. I was made into the person I am because I had to fight, right? And even myself, I was born into the city. My parents separated, I was very, very young. Very young. I was 6 years old. And I don't have a lot of memories with my parents being together. My father raised me. I love my mom. This is not away from my mom, but my father did have me a lot more time. And I came from a part where everybody was saying, hey, I came from a city called Lachine. And a lot of people were saying, oh, Lachine is a bad place. Lachine is a very hard place to grow up in, right? And Lachine is a very tough town in the fashion that there's higher Lachine, which is considered richer, which is considered like a better part of the town. There's lower Lachine, which is very low income, right? So there's two society in the same city, which is weird because the city is so small. But I had a father who was working for the city of Lachine, and I had this pride in the city, and had this. He was always like, hey, put Lachine first, put Lachine first, put Lachine first. My father don't come from Lachine, come from Amqui, which is in Gaspésie. And you're seeing that, you're like, oh my god, this is crazy. And let's go back with Emma. Emma being born in this part, it's a beautiful thing because she still had this love for the city. That city, she told me, like, it was rough. It was really rough growing there, and it was really rough financially for a lot of people there. And now that she succeeded, she has a good governmental job. She has a long-term job. She's a good person. She has good values. Every single year, she creates like a fireworks show. Now, it might not seem like a lot for a lot of people, but it's completely her and a couple of friends, and it's a beautiful thing because that city that gave her so little, she gave back so much. And there's another part of me that says, hey, all right, were you? I love Emma. I don't want to be a dick to her, but are you the way you are because the city gave you so little? Did you feel forced to evolve as a person because? Did you feel forced to evolve as a person because you had so little? Were you forced to combat fate? Like, hey, I'm not gonna be like the rest of the people here, right? And it's extremely tough. It's extremely tough because you want to be in a position where you do a lot of good thing for your city, but not because you had so little. It's a way of saying thank you for building you the way you are. This is where I come in with Lachine, in a position of, yo, this morning is beautiful. Look at this. This is gorgeous, dude. And see, it's it's a shitty thing, but I feel bad about the subject. It made me sad. When I look at Lachine, I look at the place that I grew up in. I look at spending my whole life here. It's not a negative place. I do love Lachine. I do love this place. This place is very important to me. My mom, she has this condo, right? And she says, Ink, when I'm gonna die, this condo is yours, and she doesn't have to do that. I'm very grateful for that. Um, I still want to fight her. I still want to be my own person. I still want to buy my own house, and a part of me just know that her house is not in Lachine, and I want to stay in Lachine. But I don't know. Is it because I want to stay in Lachine because that's all I know? I don't know. And it's super weird because it is extremely weird because um before the nature corn, did I really pay attention to my surroundings? Did I really care about Lachine if it wasn't for content? I don't know. I don't know. But where you grew up with does matter. Even if Emma isn't the way she is because she grew up with so little. Even if I'm the way I am because I had this pride for the city that everybody talks shit. Hmm? It's funny because growing up I was watching Batman, and I felt like Lachine was Gotham. A place with a lot of potential. Lachine was the first city found in Canada. Yeah, which is crazy. There's just such an historic place, and it's always gonna be about that they grew up. It doesn't matter if you like it or not. There's a lot of crime. There's a lot of killing in Lachine, and that's a rough part. But this is my home. This is the place I love, and I don't know if I'm. That's my issue. Um, I have this love for Lachine, this unconditional love for Lachine. But do I love? Did Lachine make me the way I am, or was I supposed to be the way I am? I mean, I cannot tell you an answer. I can't tell you the answer because there's no answer. I have no clue. Anywho, this is the way it is. Know that I love you, that you matter. See you guys soon. Take it easy. Peace.